London, Ghent. Done.
Welcome to our 2016 year in review. We're going to be talking about places, our favorite places that we went, places we think you should go this coming year, and places that we are going this coming year.
I'm not going anywhere this coming year unless this credit card pays off and I get some sweet, sweet miles.
Yeah, Matthew is taking a year off from traveling, at least for the most part. He may go to Ireland later in the year, but we'll see. As for our favorite places this year, we went to about 10 countries: Greece, Hungary, India, Nepal, Myanmar, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, New Zealand.
And the U.S.
The U.S. would make 11. So our favorite places were...
Ireland. Oh, just for 2016?
Just for 2016.
Just for 2016, I was a big fan of New Zealand, obviously. Obviously, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. And seeing Hobbiton was great, but more than that, there were some nice hot springs, which are...
It's one of the most enjoyable experiences that you can
go with that.
do.
So that was nice, some beautiful scenery, and hit some golf balls.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
And to be clear, we only went to the North Island, so we don't know anything about the South, but we would absolutely go back to explore that and see what we can find there. As for me, I loved Thailand. It probably had something to do with me renting a motorcycle there, because I love motorcycles.
We were there for a long time.
We were there for 24 days, 2 weeks in Bangkok, and then the rest in Krabi and Phuket and some other places down there. But overall, we would have liked to have gone to more in Thailand, but the times that we tried to get a train, the trains weren't running.
Honorable mention for me was Nepal. Jay got some food poisoning, so we didn't get as deep into like the nature as we wanted to. Kathmandu alone was nice. We did some, I went on some little adventures with some folks and met some good people there. So I really liked Nepal, and I'd like to go back and do some actual trekking, even though I'm not even a big trekker. I'd like to, because it seems nice.
And that is our first suggestion for you next year. Go to Nepal. Get off your butt, get off the couch, go do some treks through Nepal. They have dozens and dozens of different treks, varying degrees of difficulty. You can hike to Everest Base Camp, or you can just do a 2 or 3 day hike out in the country on some smaller mountains, smaller hills, less intense. So Nepal would be our number one for this coming year. Number two would be what?
Let's say London, or just the UK in general. Edinburgh also, even Belfast.
Why is that?
Well, the pound, as we know, after Brexit, is down considerably. It was near $1.50 US when we were there. Now it's down to close to $1.25. So this may be the cheapest you ever get to travel in the UK. If you're gonna go to the UK, see a soccer game, go up to Edinburgh, see the Highlands in Scotland, this would be the time to go, frankly.
Yep. Next on the list is something I'm always going to suggest to every person I meet, and that is Iceland. That also happens to be a place that I'm going in a month and a half. You're never going to find better scenery than you will in Iceland.
If you want to join him on that trip, it's $10,000, and you can go with him the whole way. So
$10,000 to accompany me on my trip around Iceland.
Seems like a good deal.
Yeah, I think that works.
Next, I'm going to say Ireland, but more specifically, kind of the west coast. You need to see Galway and the Cliffs of Moher before you die. So this would be the time to go. You can get to Ashford Castle and do some falconry.
Falconry,
that's it. It's with hawks, but it's called falconry.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, Ireland, Galway, Cliffs of Moher.
And number 5 would be Croatia. There's not a whole lot of tourists running through Croatia just yet, but thanks to shows like the Game of Thrones, they are getting more popular. The cities over there are getting way more popular.
I mean, it's beautiful. We went to Zagreb, Split, and Dubrovnik, and I could suggest all three to go to. I mean, Dubrovnik was probably the coolest, but it was also the smallest, so you may need to go up to Split or Zagreb, and they were all beautiful. They were all interesting, nice people, really nice people, and good places. So,
what's number 6, our final one?
Oh, we had one. Number 6, Our final one is Ghent, Belgium. It's a gorgeous city full of incredible architecture and history, and I feel like it's going to become higher and higher on the tourist list, and it'll kind of start to get overrun by people. So I suggest you go there now before it's really popular, because again, I do feel like that's coming. It's gorgeous and it's kind of unknown, and so it was not crowded at all when we were there, and it was awesome.
Beautiful. We had a great time there. Met one of our best buds from the trip. As far as places we're gonna go, like we said, Matthew's taking the year off for the most part.
Probably go to the Grand Canyon.
He'll go places inside the U.S. As for me, going to Iceland in February, and then in September, I'm taking a 3-month trip to Spain, Romania, Hungary, Austria, Czech Republic, and Poland. Slovakia might be in there as well, and I might stop by Germany. I don't really know for sure yet. But that's the plan for right now, and I'm looking forward to sharing some videos about those with y'all. As for 2016 in general, it has been a great year. We've launched a few different web series, including Traveling Cheaply and Travel Tips. We're going to bring you some more, including 10-day trips where you can go for 10 days depending on what geographic location you're in. So if you're flying to Western Europe, what you're going to do 10 days there, 10 days in Southeast Asia, the UK, all over. So we're going to bring you a few series in 2017. But overall, 2016 concluded our first trip of 30 countries.
Mm-hmm.
We had a pretty solid time.
Pretty good year, pretty good trip. And just get out there. Stop making excuses for, I don't have enough money, I don't have the time. Stop making excuses, and if you really want to do it, just do it, and it'll be worth it.
Yeah. Make 2017 the year for travel, and the year for exploring and discovering new things and meeting people who you don't necessarily agree with or know much about their culture.
There are a lot of them out there.
Because there are a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
I'd say 95% of the people we met on our trip were good. 95.
Give or take.
Yeah, maybe 94.
Call it maybe 90. 9 out of 10.
I'd say 9.5.
Fair.
I think that's it for Back to the Peaceful Sea for 2016. We hope you had a great year as we did, and we hope that you will continue watching our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Matthew runs our Twitter. Follow us on those, subscribe, click like on any videos that you happen to like, and
click dislike if you hate it.
Or click dislike if you hate it. We hope you all have a happy new year and a great 2017. We will see you then.